everybody. Welcome to another episode of Nick and Knarf. So glad you're joining us here today for another in a string of ongoing videos of music and things to care for your ears. Today, we're doing a special show with the great band from Houston, Texas, formed in 1969, zztop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we're dedicating our show today to someone special. It's our dear friend, Mariucci, wife of Mark in North Carolina. So a big shout out to you for suggesting zztop. We wanted to get around to doing a zztop video. And while you're out there, be sure to go over and say hi to Aunt B, to Helen Crump, and to FL Malou.
And don't forget Sasquatch.
And say hey Goob from Nick and Knarf out in Arizona.
Watch out for them Sasquatch.
Anyway, we're glad you joined us for this great show with the great band zztop from
Let me
Texas.
move over so my head's not in the way of the album cover.
Anyhow, the band consists of the three long-running original members, Frank Beard on drums, Dusty Hill on bass and vocals, and the great Billy Gibbons, called the 32nd greatest guitarist all time by VH1.
Do you know these guys sold over 50 million records worldwide? Does that blow you away? I would not have guessed. If Frank would have said, how many records do you think they sold? I probably would have said 20 million, which is a lot anyway. But.
An amazing phenomenon. 51 years. They had 15 studio albums. Just incredible, with a number of other compilations, live and collected greatest hits and things.
Three guys, man. I mean, three guys.
Three guys with a sound that was unforgettable, unlike any other rock sound in rock history. Just a raw, direct, basic kind of great old rock and roll.
And one of the things I want to say in advance is how well the production is on many of these albums. They have a unique way of making sure that the guitar, the bass, and the drums are all at the same sound, but they'll let that drummer get out there in front, Frank Beard, now and then. You know, you'll hear him play. I like him. He's so good.
Absolutely. Well, before we get started, I'd like to invite you, please, to subscribe, like, and share if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't done so yet. We really love to have your support. And if you have done so, we want to thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for all your support and love. We care for your ears, and we want to keep bringing great stuff to you.
And this time I'm going to tell you in advance, never did see them in concert. Frank showed me like a 1 hour concert of them probably about 20 years ago when I came to visit him from LA. And really liked them. Up to that point, I didn't listen to them much other than the songs you heard on AM and FM radio.
That's right. Just a great, great band. But we got two selections. Nick picks his favorite from the list of songs of our greatest hits. And Nick's decided he wants to do...
I'm just looking for some Tush.
That's right, Tush. From the 1975 album, the fourth album.
And
from
by the way,
zztop.
There's a double entendre, obviously. We all know what the word Tush means, or Tush means. But it also is a type of hog in the South that is considered
an extra special kind of a breed, you know.
It's premium.
And it also, I guess, it also can mean plush or seductive or something like that. So it has this double edge on the song.
I'm just looking for some plush.
There's so many great songs, you know, by zztop we could do. I mean, you know, Rough Boy, My Head's in Mississippi, Cheap Sunglasses, so many. But each of us selected, so we only can pick two songs.
Yeah.
Nick's got that one, and I've got a selection from the 1985 album. One of my favorite albums. When this came out, I had this album, still have it today. It's Afterburner, and the song I'm picking is one of the hits off the album, which rose to actually number 21 on the charts. It's Stages. So two really great choices, and without further ado, I say let's get into hearing them, right? So here we go. This is zztop from Fandango, and Nick's selection, Tush. Here we go.
Perfect mix.
I've been up, I've been down, take my word, my way round. I ain't asking for much. I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some touch. I've been bad, I've been good, Dallas, Texas, Hollywood. I ain't asking
bass.
Take me back, way back home, not by myself, not alone. I ain't asking for much.
That's great.
I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some touch.
Yeah, take him home, baby. Yeah.
I just love the mix, man. I mean, the bass is prominent, the drums are prominent, the guitar is prominent, and it all comes down to it's an equal mix. It's just so good.
Yeah, it's so tasty, so consistent. The sound's so consistent, and yet with a sound that's unique and particular, they can do so many variations of songs that it's hard to believe that three guys are doing this much rich variation with just simple rock and roll riffs and finding just catchy, tasty things.
So
it's just
good.
incredible.
Yeah, so good. And like Frank said, they do consistent rock and roll. That's what I love about it.
Absolutely. By the way, this was their first top 40 hit.
I can't believe
Number
it.
20 on the charts in 1975. Tush. So what did you guys think of Tush? Did you enjoy it? Leave us a comment. We'd be glad to answer you. Tell us about your ZZ Top experience, your favorite songs, your favorite albums. We'd love to hear from
Did
you.
Mariucci spill her red wine?
I don't know if she did or not. Anyway, listen, I'm ready to keep moving with some ZZ Top. We're going to go to the 1985 album Afterburner and the great song Stages. So here we go. Turn up the volume and rip off the knob because we're doing the ZZ Top.
It's a fine time to fall in love with you. I ain't got a single thing to do. Happened before I knew what was going on. I thought I knew that I was gone. Stages keep on changing, stages rearranging love. Then you left me standing all alone. I couldn't even get you on the phone.
Those two bass notes, but they're okay to me.
Were you just confused and didn't know if you should stay or if you had to go?
Nice.
Stages keep on changing, stages rearranging love.
Nice change there.
Very nice.
Now you're back and say you're gonna stay. I wouldn't have it any
I can play bass to this one.
Might be able to do the drums. Solid.
Why does loving have to come and go? Stages keep on changing, stages rearranging
Their music is Beach Boys with an attitude. I'm not kidding you. When I was sitting there, so good.
Oh, so driving. All their music just drives and kicks ass and just carries you along with it. Man, no matter what kind of rhythm they put into it or what chord combination they use, no matter how simple it is, it just sweeps you up and
they don't bring in a bunch of extra instruments to highlight or anything. I mean, there's 3 instruments during that whole thing. Maybe a rhythm guitar in there somewhere, but I sure as heck didn't hear any.
Well, that album might be a little more overdubbed, with maybe a little bit of background, because they have
I was trying to find it.
Guitar,
Yeah.
but there's like a little rhythm while
So
it's doing
good. How about some of those guitar licks, though? Weren't they nice? Oh, man.
This has got the catchy. I love that. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, that
dun,
switch
dun.
was
I
really
love that
cool.
little dun, dun. It adds so much, and it's such a simple.
And their
little
vocals, their
device.
harmonies were really nice, weren't
Yeah.
they? And okay, you guys got to help me out here. Who does his voice sound like? There's somebody else that's
God, I
got
don't
that
know.
same sound almost,
I don't
except
know.
his is
Nobody really sounds
grittier.
like- nobody
His is
sounds like
grittier, but help me out here,
Steve
guys.
Hill.
Who does he sound like? Somebody out there in a different band that kind of sounds like him, but not as gritty. He's so gritty. It's so
Now,
good.
the sound of ZZ Top is unforgettable, utterly unique, and man, God, they did a half a century together.
I'm pissed off that I didn't.
Yeah, they're really great. But anyway, what did you guys think of ZZ Top and their great, great songs?
Where do you rank them in your, discography? I mean, where are they in terms of different groups? I mean, are they in your top 50? Are they in your top 100? Is this one of your favorite styles? Because this is great rock and roll. I mean, this is great rock and roll.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, anyway, we want to thank you for joining us today for a great show with ZZ Top. If you like what you heard, remember, please subscribe, like, and share. Tell your friends about us. We care for your ears. And if you have subscribed with us, thank you for being a part of our journey with us. So
Clean up that spilt wine. Mariucci.
That's right, Mariucci. Get out there and be sure to say, hey, Goob, to everyone over there in Mount Pilot, okay? Anyway, we send you our best, all the best from Nick and Knarf, from us to you.
See you next time.
Ciao, babies.
Bye.
Bye-bye.